welcome to the YouTube channel all about me, JK's Magician and Children's Entertainer, and welcome to another video. Now this is actually part 4 of my mini-series of renovating my magic box. So yeah, part 4, we're nearly at the end. There's only going to be this part and one more part to do. If you haven't seen the other 3 parts, do go back and watch them. The links are down in the description. I'd love for you to go and watch them if you haven't seen them before you watch this one. That way you get to learn a little bit of history about the table and see what I've been up to before we get to this stage. But back onto today's video. Now this part is something really exciting actually. It's something that I've never really done before, so it's going to be something new for me because I want to be adding some artwork to my table. Now when I first purchased my table, my plan was to get my name JK on the table to make it look all nice, and I didn't do it straight away. Then it went into shows and life got in the way, and it never happened basically. I never got JK on the table. But now I'm renovating the table, I thought this would be the perfect time to add my name onto it. And recently I've been playing around with doing something, and I'm going to be trying a new technique. I've been playing around with printing on vinyl. So I've got some vinyl, A4 vinyl just here, glossy finish. So I'm going to experiment with printing on this and applying it to the table. What I've done is, this is a part of the table where my name is going to go. The masking tape there is the area I've got to play with, because I've got other bits that drop down here and the magic wand fits onto here. If you don't know about the magic wand, do go and watch the other parts, you'll learn a little bit more about that. So that's the area I've got to play with. So what I've got to do is design the artwork. Admittedly, I have had a little look at some artwork that I could do, and I think I found what I want, but I've got to design the artwork and then scale it all properly. I think the scaling is going to take a bit of time just to get it right. I've got the measurements, but sometimes it's just, you have to play around a little bit. From doing other artwork, that you have to just play around to get the sizing exactly. Then I've got to print it, cut it out, and then apply it. So this is going to be really fun experimenting with this. Like I say, never tried this technique before. This is going to be brand new for me. It may work, it may not work. We'll just have to see if it does work. I really hope it does work. If it doesn't work, obviously I'll then go and do something a bit more professional, get some professionals to print it for me. But if I can do this at home, then that'll be absolutely amazing for other projects that I might do in the future. But without further ado, let's crack on designing, printing, cutting and applying. And there we go, then that is the artwork now all applied onto here. I'm fairly pleased with this, yeah. It looks pretty good, I think. I'm really happy with how that looks. Nice and bold, it'll look lovely on stage. Just there, obviously, with Jake Ace on there, which looks absolutely fantastic. To be honest, the red didn't come out as red as I'd hoped. It's a little bit more pink, but that's not too much of a problem. It helps, it makes it stand out. Probably on camera it doesn't look the best because I've got the big studio light just here. But yeah, using this vinyl paper to print on was actually really easy. The toughest part was cutting it out. I kept getting cramp in my hand with the craft knife. Well, I just say that's the toughest part. Actually, the toughest part was actually removing the back off the vinyl paper before I applied it. That was the toughest part. It was to remove that. I had to get the little craft knife and try and peel it away. But yeah, I'm fairly pleased with this. It's not perfect, I will admit. It's not a perfect job. But will it do? Of course it will do. It's better than it was before. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased with this, and the vinyl paper worked absolutely amazing, so I can definitely know I can use that for future projects. And what I am going to do as well, just get a clear sealer for this and just spray over it, because even though it's waterproof, I just want to seal it in properly. It says on the instructions for the paper that you can do that, to use some clear sealer just to seal it all in. So I'll do that off camera once it's all done in a few moments. But yeah, that is the artwork now all completed, and that does bring us to the end of part 4 of this restoration job. Now there's only going to be one more part now to do, and that will be the next video, part number 5, which is probably the very most exciting part. I've got my words model, that's how excited I am. The most exciting part of this project, which will be reassembling the entire table. So putting the two sides onto there, basically putting everything back together, putting all the hinges on, which I cannot wait for. So make sure you have clicked that subscribe button and that notification bell, so you'll get notified when I upload part number 5, which will be the very last part. But from myself, JK Magician, I hope you've enjoyed this little video and this mini series so far. If you have, do write it down in the comments if you've enjoyed it and what your favourite part has been. But I shall see you for part number 5. Goodbye, everybody.